YouTube event, but it doesn't seem like a YouTube event. It seems like it's a fitness event. And so I don't really know what I'm supposed to talk about, YouTube or fitness or motivation or what, but I'm going to talk about YouTube because I've never talked about YouTube before. And the way I got into posting videos on YouTube was basically marketing for my company. And you know, it's a simple marketing tool, and a lot of people are, you know, I think YouTube is growing. It's going to take over television, and it's an insane marketing tool. It's fun, and doing training videos and editing training videos, I do everything myself. So for me, it's quite exciting to create a video, film the whole thing, edit the whole thing myself. It's a blast, and I'm learning slowly. My videos are slowly getting better and better. But the important thing is I'm enjoying what I do, and I think the important thing in life is to enjoy what we do. And when it comes to bodybuilding, the most important thing is enjoying what you do. A lot of people get caught up in competing, and it's no longer enjoyment. It's kind of turns into torturing yourself for a trophy, you know? And I went through that stage competing where it was, for me, it got to the point where I felt like I was just torturing myself, you know, with my diet, my cardio, and I wasn't enjoying it. So now, in the last maybe 10 years, I've learned to just enjoy everything I do when it comes to the fitness industry. You know, when it comes to my diet, my training, you know, I'm more laid back, and I feel like I get the same results, you know, not being so anal about eating every exact 2 hours, you know, eating exactly 6 ounces of this and 8 ounces of that. I've learned that it doesn't really make a huge difference, you know, when it comes to, you know, being exact on everything. I think you got to find that even medium where you're enjoying yourself and you're accomplishing your goals at the same time. And also, you know, being diversified, not putting all your eggs in one basket. You know, diversifying what you do, your time, your life, family, relationships, and so on and so forth. A lot of times competing, it draws you, you get so caught up in it that you lose focus on everything else in life. So for me, that's an important thing. I want to spread that word, is to, you know, not lose focus on the rest of your life. That's all I got really to say. Does anyone have any questions out there? Any questions at all? Want to talk about steroids? Talk about synthol? Genetics? Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk. Tell me what you want to hear. All right, let's hear it.
Your real food.
Yeah?
Can you explain how to use it?
See, I didn't cover to market my product. But if you're going to drag it out of me, I'll just have to market my product. Basically, the real food is, a lot of people are, you know, they misunderstand what it is. It's a convenient way to eat good quality carbs. You know, it's not this new carbohydrate I invented that's better than everything else, and you're going to gain 20 pounds in a month. And you know, it's not. It's simply sweet potatoes, yams, oats, and blueberries. You know, for me, after post-workout, for me, that's the perfect scenario. You know, and I used to bake my yams in the oven, go to the grocery store, buy the yams, scrub them down, wrap them in foil, bake them for an hour and a half, put them in the refrigerator, you know, bring them with me to the gym. You know, I open up the yam as I'm driving, I'm spilling yam juice all over my car, all over my hands. So I'm like, there's got to be an easier way. You know, so I started eating baby food out of the jar, which is just pure, you know, sweet potatoes. It's easy, but it's expensive. So I need like 4 jars. Each jar is like $1.29. You're talking about $5 just for your yams. You know, so then my idea was, you know, what about powdered yams? You know, why not? Throw it in with water, mix it up, drink it. It's quick, it's easy, it's good. So all it is it's not an ingenious product. It's just a simple, convenient way to eat the best possible carbohydrates, in my opinion. In my opinion, yams, sweet potatoes is, you know, the best complex carb there is. You know, I think there's some oats in there, blueberries, and you know, that's what's behind it. It's nothing, it's nothing amazing, nothing new. There's never will be this new product. It's gonna put 20 pounds of muscle on it. There's never gonna be that. It's either, you're either natural or you're not. Make a decision. You can take steroids, you're not gonna take steroids. That's it. There's never gonna be a miracle supplement ever. Every year there's a new one. Everyone claims it's not gonna happen. You're natural, you take steroids. That's it. Whether you're natural or you take steroids, basically, the most important thing is eating. Eating 8 to 12 meals a day, being consistent, is the best possible scenario. Food first, supplements second. And I sell supplements, but doesn't mean that food isn't first. Food comes first. And I tell people, if you're on a budget, man, buy food. Don't buy my supplements. Don't buy anyone's supplements. Food's always going to be number one. A supplement is something you add to food. In my opinion, you don't ever replace food with supplements. So, does that answer your question? Anyone else?
Can you talk about what it is to be at 5%?
Yeah, that's a good question because there's a lot of people don't really understand the meaning of it. It's a 5%er is basically the 5% of the people in the world that are willing to do whatever it takes to reach their goals. And I just kind of pulled that number out of the air, But that's just my opinion. It's approximately probably 5% of the people in the world that actually commit and they keep pushing and they never give up on their goals and dreams. And the other 95 talk, but they don't actually go through with it. A guy might say, I'm going to open a gym one day. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But 20 years later, there is no gym. He's still working his 9-to-5 job. And it's really not so much, honestly, about the outer shell. It's about everything in life. A lot of people think, they'll send me a picture of themselves posing and they'll say, am I a 5%er? And it has nothing to do with the outer shell. It's all the mentality of the person. Whether you're 120 pounds or 320 pounds, it's all about your mentality. Having a strong mind and having the mentality of doing whatever it takes to reach your goals. And, it's a lot of people don't have that. It's kind of, I used to train people, years ago, and I'd have a client that's, 300 pounds, tattoos, big, strong guy, and when it comes down to, hey, give me 5 more reps, he gives up. He won't give me 5 more reps. He's got a weak mind. Then I might have, a guy